So good morning, all. Welcome. Happy Friday. Happy spring. We're getting there. So welcome. It's Judith. This is a 30-minute chair yoga express class. All you need for the class is your body and a chair, preferably with no arms and definitely no wheels. Should you happen to have other props like yoga props like blocks or straps or weights, you might want to have those handy. And if you don't have them, but would like to, use them today, you could substitute the blocks with two canned goods of equal size and weight. The strap could be substituted. The yoga strap this is a standard one. It's pretty, well, whatever. You can substitute it with a scarf, a belt, a dog leash, or a bathrobe tie. I have a set of hand weights here, 1-pounders only, and nothing heavier than 2 for this class. So let's get started. If you have questions, I'll be happy to answer them at the end of the class. I'm going to move this off to one side. Let's start standing, and we'll take the feet about shoulder width apart. Let's just start shifting the weight here side to side. And you're going to start swinging the arms like empty coat sleeves. The idea here is to shift the weight. And if it's available, lifting the opposite heel as you twist in the opposite direction. But otherwise, you could keep the feet firmly planted. Let's go ahead and take a soft fist or the heel of the hand and start tapping directly underneath the shoulder, the collarbone, the clavicle. You're still twisting, you're still turning. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep twisting and turning. Now you're going to pat the torso, the midriff. The back hand will tap up higher by the kidneys, and you're still going to look over the shoulder as you twist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now we can slowly unwind. Don't just abruptly stop if you can avoid it. Big full breath. Let's go ahead and take the hands to the hips, hip crease, and we'll start circling some hips to warm up the lower body as well. Sighing, moaning, groaning is fine. You're all muted, so let it rip if it feels right. So you're inhaling forward, exhaling back, squeezing the navel to spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Coming back to center. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. This direction might feel the same as the other direction, but maybe it doesn't. Just making mental notes of what it feels like. No self-judgment. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then coming back to center. Let's roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Opening the chest. Think about the head as a helium balloon. It's floating up to the sky. And the 4 corners of each foot rooting into the earth. Let's circle the shoulders the other way. Big full breaths for 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out the arms here. Let's go ahead and take the feet directly underneath the hips, and let's start shaking like a tree. So it's just a little loosey-goosey kind of movement. You can keep the feet firmly planted, or maybe you want to lift the heels a 1/2 inch or 1/4 of an inch, and then use this as an opportunity for a meditation in motion. So when animals are traumatized, they shake. So use this as an opportunity to shake off stress, anxiety, annoyance, irritation, any kind of problems you're facing. Let's do 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly, slowly, slowly bringing that down to stillness. Let's take the feet about shoulder width apart. Toes could be very slightly turned out. Let's lift the arms up. Inhale up, stretch to the sky. Exhale, press the arms down by the side of the body. Inhale up. Exhale, press. Modify as you need. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Let's refloat the arms back up. And now climb the invisible rope or picking imaginary fruit. You can choose what kind of fruit you'd like to harvest here. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. And then slowly, slowly coming down to stillness. Lovely. Let's go ahead and take the chair. I'm going to face the back part of the chair. We'll work on the legs and the feet for a bit. So the feet are going to be directly under the hips, toes point forward. I won't mirror you for this. Left foot stays forward, right foot goes back. So now we're going to keep the torso upright, just like you're a piston. The only thing really moving will be that back right heel. Inhale, lift back right heel. Exhale, press it into the mat. Lifting and pressing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relift the back right heel. Now both legs are going to pump up and down. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay down here. Little pumps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Straighten. Take that right heel down so the foot is flat, and you're just going to do a little stretch. So you're going to just bend that front left knee. Keep the torso straight if you can. And we're just getting a nice stretch in the Achilles tendon, the calf muscles. Breathing. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot comes forward, meets the left, shake out both legs. Now the right foot stays forward, the left foot moves back. See if you can keep the torso upright. So it's not about lurching forward. See if you can keep your torso up and down like a piston, lifting the left heel. Inhale, lift, exhale, press. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relift the back left heel. Now both legs are going to bend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay down on 1. Little pumps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Re-straighten. Left heel goes back to the mat. Now we're going to tilt forward just slightly, and you're going to keep that heel flat to the mat or to the floor for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And now the left foot comes forward to meet the right. Let's shake out the legs. Very nice. If you have a strap, you could grab a strap. If not, don't panic. Hand behind the back of the right leg. All right. So we'll do some leg lifts here. If you have a strap, loop it around the ball of the right foot. If not, you're going to use your hand on the back of the thigh as we kick out. So easy peasy, hopefully. Inhale, and then you're going to kick twice. Exhale, exhale, inhale, place it down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, place it down. Let's do 4, 3, using the chair for support. 2, 1. Very nice. Let's take it down. Remove the strap for now. We're going to relift the same right leg. Now we're going to dangle the lower leg like a pendulum on a clock for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to stillness. Figure 8 with the right knee, getting as much movement as you can in the hip. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Float that leg down, shake it out. You should be feeling it on that side. Oh boy. Let's go to the other side. If you're using a strap, loop it around the ball of the left foot. If not, one hand is on your chair back, the other hand is behind the back of the thigh. Avoid the knee joint, okay? You want to keep very good relationships with your knees. So let's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, put it down. Inhale, exhale, put it down. We'll do 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Float that leg down. If you're using this strap, lose it. Hand could be on chair, relifting left leg. Let's dangle the lower leg like the pendulum on a clock for 4, 3, 2, 1. Stillness, figure 8 with the left knee really moving the hip for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then float it down, shake out the legs, shake out the feet. Now let's approach the chair. We're going to actually sit in it. Woohoo! And if you have props, have them handy if you want to use props. So let's go ahead and mindfully place the bum on the chair. And it's probably better to be sitting closer to the front of the chair seat than the back of the chair seat. Let's go ahead and place the hands on thighs. The legs are hip distance apart, the toes point forward. We're going to just start circling the rib cage here. See if you can isolate the ribs so that everything else is still except those ribs moving. Think about inhaling forward, squeezing navel to spine as you go to the back, exhaling. Big full breaths, LSD breaths, long, slow, and deep. Inhaling forward, exhaling back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Corkscrew back to center. Just take a breath or two in the center, noticing where energy may have shifted. And now we'll circle those ribs in the opposite direction. Inhaling forward, squeezing navel to spine as you round in the back. Exhaling, big full breaths. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then coming back to center, let's go ahead and take fists, just soft fists, and you're going to place them on the soft part of the inner thigh on each leg. This is going to be an isometric press. So the idea with this is you're going to try to push the thighs apart with the hands. Of course, the thighs are going to resist. So it's going to be an isometric press, and you're going to push out, and the thighs are going to push in. Big full breath. Inhale for 8, 7. Squeeze the belly. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one. Release it. Shake out the legs a bit, maybe shake out the hands. Now we're going to do the opposite. Hands on the outer thighs. Avoid the knee joint. The hands are going to try to press the thighs together. The thighs are going to resist. So we're getting both sides of the legs here now. So sitting tall, big full breath, and keep that pressure going for the count of 8. Inhale. And then pump the belly for 8, 7, 6, isometric press, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it and then shake everything out. Very nice. Let's take the legs nice and wide now for this next bit. We're going to move the torso like a swinging little pendulum here. So inhale, exhale, come back to center, come up on the opposite side. Now going left, sweeping over to the right. This is a nice squeeze for the internal organs. Big full breath. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then coming back to center. I'm going to move these props away. So finding your seat on the chair. The trick with this is that this butt cheek, I'm on the left side, your left side, actually. So this outer butt cheek is sort of half on and half off of the chair. So you feel like you've got some sort of stability, all right? So this outer leg goes straight, the left leg. You're going to take your right arm over and just have a nice twist to the left. See if you can keep the chest fairly square to the front of your space or your screen for 4, 3, 2, 1. Top elbow bends now. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch it away. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretches. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Stay over on 1. That top arm is 1 unit. Little circles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Arm comes down. Now you can retrieve this left leg. Now you're going to switch over to the other side. So this right butt cheek is sort of half on and half off of the chair, but you feel like you've got enough stability, right? So that top right arm comes over, pressing over to the left for 4, 3, 2, 1. Top elbow bends. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the arms stay over. And now little circles with that top right arm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Arms come down, slowly descending. And maybe you want to assist that leg back in, finding yourself back on your chair seat. Now this is, if you don't have blocks, just do the best you can with this one. If you can reach the earth, fine. If you can reach your mat, fine. If not, just get to the point where you can touch down, and that will be where your stretch is. So I'm using tall blocks, and I'm going to walk those blocks forward until I come to a point where if I go farther, I might fall off my chair. We don't want you to fall off your chair. So imagine there's a yoga strap around your hips pulling you to the wall behind. And then the arms are stretching forward, so we're getting a good stretch in the armpits, another place where the lymph dumps. And maybe this is a static press. It's a big stretch for the back body as well. Squeezing for 4, 3, 2, 1, tiptoe your hands or your blocks over to the right. You're grounding through the left sits bones now. Try not to let the head dangle here. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Back through center. Over to the left. Oh, maybe you're grounding now significantly into that right hip bone. For 4 sits bones, rather. 3, 2, 1. Back to center. And then walking them back, triple slow time. Nice and gentle. Blocks can go away if you were using them or not. And then let's just go ahead and come with the legs forward. And now from here, if you have a strap, this is really quick. Keep my eye on the clock. So again, let's go over to the left. And we're going to turn to the right. Now you might want to use a strap if you've got a strap. If not, the hand grab the shin, the ankle, or the top of the left foot. You're going to draw it back behind you. And I'm using my back arm to support myself at the back of the chair, so I'm not going to be all wobbly. So think about pressing the left foot into the left hand into the left foot for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that leg. Come back slowly to sitting forward. Then you're going to go to the opposite side, facing the left. This front leg half on, half off the chair, the butt cheek. And you're going to grab with your hand or the strap, the shin, the ankle, or the top of the right foot. The back arm is wrapped around the back of the chair for support. Press the right foot into the right hand into the right foot for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release everything. Come back to sitting. Let's do a little finish off with breath of joy. Then we'll have a short shavasana. So rising up out of your chair. Breath of joy is fun. It's 3 sips of air, inhale, and then exhale out through the mouth. So it's arms forward, sip, arms forward side, sip some air, sip the arms up, and then exhale, blow it out. So it's sip, sip, sip. 2 more. And making any final movements that you would like to make to feel complete. Going back to your chair, finding a comfortable place on your chair to sit. So grounding the sits bones into the seat of the chair, crown of head floating up to sky. And then once you've organized arms and legs, just allow the eyes to drop closed. Big full breath. Relaxing the face and jaw and the back of the neck. And then noticing relaxation forming in the soles of the feet, as though we're placing those feet in a hot tub. And then that warmth, that relaxation moves into the feet and the ankles and the low legs. And then it moves into the knees, permeating the complex structure of the knees. And then it moves into the thighs, allowing legs and feet to become very heavy. From there, it moves into the hips, the pelvis, the buttocks, the low back releases. And from there, it moves into the belly, the waist, the torso, enveloping the ribs, the heart, lungs, liver, kidneys, pancreas, spleen, stomach, colon, all those vital organs deeply relaxed. From there, it goes into the chest and shoulders and rolls down both arms all the way to the fingertips, all the way to the fingertips. It envelops the throat and the neck now. And then it envelops the head, all the way to the crown of the head. The back of the neck releases. The face and the jaw let go. The tongue lies at the bottom of the mouth, teeth slightly apart. Eyes sink deep into the skull, as though a white circle of healing light permeates every cell in the body. Noticing back body and front body, right side and left side. Noticing the whole body together, the whole body together, the whole body together. And here's a poem from Mary Oliver entitled Boundaries. There is a place where the town ends and the fields begin. It's not marked, but the feet know it. Also the heart that is longing for refreshment and equally for repose. Someday we'll live in the sky. Meanwhile, the house of our lives is this green world, the fields, the ponds, the birds, the thick black oaks. Surely they are the invention of something wonderful. And the tiger lilies, and the runaway honeysuckle that no one will ever trim again. Where is it, I ask, and then my feet know it. One jump, and I'm home. You'd like to remain in Shavasana here for as long as feels right, please feel free to stay right there. But if you're ready to meet the day, begin to bring some gentle movement to fingers and toes and arms and legs. Maybe just gentle rocking the head side to side. And on the next inhale, let's float the palms up overhead, hands meet in prayer. Dropping down the midline, stopping at the heart, samastiti, this beating heart. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May you know peace. I salute the bright light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan.